CIO stands for? You know what CIO stands for?
No.
Everybody at CIO.
Just prepare yourself. There's not going to be a straight answer.
It's okay.
That's okay.
I like those type of
Yeah,
answers.
I like it.
Okay. After high school, did you take any college or business classes?
I went to some college, a couple of years, and
Okay.
business school.
Business school. Okay. Before going into the hospital, were you still in your own home, apartment, or?
I'll, I know that you need to gauge where he's
Mhm.
at, but I can help answer
Sure.
this of the Alzheimer's. He's living in assisted living, but pretty independent assisted living.
Okay.
Not a lot of extra.
Services or
Yeah.
anything like that? Okay. All right. What religion are you currently practicing? Are you Lutheran, Catholic? Catholic? And have you had an opportunity to make it to communion on Sunday?
Oh, sure.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
I just got through reading a book that's called I Was a Teenage Catholic by Martin Luther.
Wow.
That's true.
I might have to look that one up.
Yeah, you
Tell me about some of your past hobbies, things you really and truly enjoy doing.
I love to go fishing in the
A
summertime.
man after my own heart.
Yeah, I love to go fishing.
I like to go fishing. I didn't say I was good at it. I like to go.
And I used to take a guy with me. He'd lost an arm in World War II, and he always got the longest fish. It was this long.
Wow. Let's see. Did you ever serve in the service at all?
Oh yeah.
Which one? Which branch?
U.S. Navy.
Oh.
I was a yeoman. A yeoman, a yeoman that keeps records.
Mhm.
That's our job. And I was at the Naval Air Station in Corpus Christi, Texas.
Was
And
it
was so
warm?
damn hot.
That was my next question.
Oh, it was so hot, but we had air conditioning in the barracks.
You did?
I think so.
So, things that you used to do fishing, any yard work, gardening.
And chase squirrels. You didn't want
Hey,
to
that you consider it to be a hobby? That is a hobby.
That's
Ever played any instruments or enjoyed music?
like organ.
Organ? Nice. I have no
Whatever
talent.
happened to my Hammond, you know?
Well, the motor broke, and when we were moving you to assisted living, it was really kind of a big piece of furniture to carry around.
Yeah.
So nobody fixes those things and wants
Right.
them almost anymore. But I did find a guy that was a Hammond organ aficionado.
Oh, really?
Got his number through Terry Larson at the Basilica,
Really?
and he took it on. He fixed it, and then they fix these things up, and they donate them to churches that don't have. And then,
Oh, nice.
isn't that nice?
Absolutely. Were you an avid reader at all?
Oh, a lot of reading.
Okay.
Read books.
Would you consider yourself an outdoorsman? Any
Yeah,
hunting?
no, I don't hunt.
Okay.
But I like to go fishing.
Any other specifics about past tense?
That's
No?
good.
What about nowadays? What do you like doing?
I like bugging her. No, what do I do Friday?
Well, the photo albums are great therapy.
Mm-hmm.
He does the word searches. Crossword puzzles are a little bit complex
Okay.
for the dementia. You love music. He sang in the Basilica Choir for 20 years.
Wow.
So anything music related is always a hit.
Okay.
In fact, you probably notice we prefer the music than the TV.
You want to use this for a table?
No, I got it.
Mhm.
I can barely see what I'm writing, but it's okay.
Sure, I won't tell anybody.
Oh, please don't. My mother will get me.
Yeah. Your favorite things to watch would be like, we love Johnny Carson, and
Some football.
you'd like to watch a little football. That's right. We like to watch the Vikings, and something else has just slipped my mind. Anyway.
I have a few more questions, and I'll climb out of your hair.
Okay.
But this is basically measured based on how important it is to you.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's something that you like done a specific way, we want to respect that. We want to keep that in so that we all as staff know that. So when it comes to when you get up in the morning and you're getting dressed, how important is it that you be the one to pick out what you put on?
Me.
You? Would you say that's very important?
It is important.
Okay.
We call him Dapper Don.
I like that
Yeah,
name.
put it on.
And he's always been
Pretty dapper.
tidy, yeah.
Never.
Okay. Do you like being the one to take care of your personal belongings, like your glasses, having things within reach and in a specific order? Would you say that's very or somewhat important?
No, it's very important.
Okay. You do have your options so far as whether you take a shower, a tub bath, a sponge bath. What is it that you prefer? You can have it all if you want.
Shower.
Shower. Shower is preference. All right. Snacks. What do you like to do for snacks?
For snacks?
Mhm.
Oh,
Junk food. Fruit.
You know, John is diabetic, and I think that fruit is always a good choice. Nuts, though, we just signed up for a speech eval, and we're having some swallowing
Swallowing
kind of
issues.
stuff lately, and he had a choking incident on a cookie today, so I'm thinking the softer, mushier.
Look at applesauce. Type thing.
Yeah, because I'm thinking like he might be dehydrated, and it's just drier
catching up.
stuff might be harder. He loves a little ice cream, though. You know, obviously we gotta remember he's diabetic, but
Right.
ice cream puddings, jellos would be a great idea. There was kind of a fun little chocolate cakey thing the other day that was more like whipped creamy and moussey, fluffy. Yeah, that was nice.
Sounds like our Oreo cookies.
Maybe, yeah, it was.
Thingamajig.
Yeah, but I always appreciate little small pieces because his diabetes is non-insulin dependent, and we've been struggling with his blood sugars being
Okay.
really high. So.
So would you say that's somewhat important to you or very important? Do you have
Somewhat.
snacks somewhat? Okay. I will let the kitchen know what your preferences are.
Okay.
Just to keep.
So
Can we-
nice.
Yeah.
Can we stay here?
Of course.
Well, we want you to get better so you can
Well, you
return,
always
but
come hang out with us.
Sure. Sure.
Is there a specific time that you like to be ready for bed?
Oh, I don't think specific, but I'd go to bed pretty early, but.
you know,
Right.
especially now that it's dark.
Mhm.
Here we've been going to bed a lot earlier, 7, 8ish.
Seven, eight
Yeah.
o'clock,
That's preference. That's what time you'd like to.
Right.
Okay. I'll tell between 7 and 8.
7 and 8, yeah.
Okay. Knowing that you can always change that. There's nothing set in stone.
Okay.
Even if you, as you're giving me these answers, if anything changes, if you don't feel up to it, you don't feel like it, that's your choice.
Okay.
Okay? How important would you say it is to keep these girls up to date with what's going on with you as your family?
Well, they know what's doing. I don't keep anything from you, do I?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I get the feeling you guys are pretty close knit,
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
and there's nothing wrong with
I
that.
tell every one of my daughters it's my favorite, but don't tell your sister. Is that right?
You do.
So
Good choice.
They all think they're my, they all think they're
That's
my
what you're
favorite.
supposed. That's what a good dad
That-
does.
Daddy.
Daddy does.
Okay, Daddy.
All right.
Okay.
When you're on the telephone, do you prefer to have privacy? Meaning, if I was here visiting with you and you had a call, would you prefer for me to step out of the room?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily?
Unless it was somebody I wanted to talk to privately. But I don't get many phone calls, do I?
Yeah, well,
Your
yeah.
kids.
Well, I mean, would you say it's somewhat important depending on the content or
Somewhat.
somewhat? Do you feel anytime during the course of your stay, have you felt like you needed to have anything locked up for safekeeping? No? Because we do have nightstands and dressers that come with lock and keys.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I have nothing like that.
It's just an option, so if you decide that you change your mind midway, mid-stride, or whatever, you can always request one and we get one for you. Still like reading the paper, newspaper, magazine,
Yeah.
have those things available to you? Would you say that's very important or somewhat important?
Newspapers are very important. Magazines are just so-so.
Okay. So keeping up with the news, that's very important to you.
That's
Okay.
so important.
And I think we've already established that you love music.
I do.
Okay. We do have volunteers that bring their dogs to visit with us. Would you be interested in that?
For sure, I like dogs.
I'll put you on the list.
Here's a look at here.
Ask him.
Well, that's good. What's the dog's name? I said, ask him. They said, what's your name, dog? I said, I haven't told him how to talk yet. That works, doesn't it, Laura?
It's
That's-
got him every time.
Got him every time.
So far as leisure, do you like to be to yourself? You like being around groups of people, or you a little bit of both?
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both. Okay.
That's hard to say, a little bit of both. A little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
That's right. You,
Okay.
You do that well.
Thank you.
So,
How important is it that you still have the option of pursuing some of your favorite leisure or interests, even while you're here? Would you say that's very important, of having that option? Somewhat important.
having an option is fine. Having an option is fine.
Hmm. But having the option and the opportunity, is that of importance to you?
Well, somewhat.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
I remember I was gonna say he loves watching the musicals, the 40s, you know, the Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers, that era. That'd be
And
nice.
if I'm not mistaken, your TV is also a DVD player.
Oh, I was gonna ask. Well, we can bring a little DVD player then.
It's the DVD player is on the very top of it, so you can just slide the DVDs
That's a
directly
game
in.
changer. That's
Yes.
nice. We'll bring some DVDs that you like.
So, and if you, in between DVD runs, we can bring some up for you to look at a later time or whatever.
He would need help with
Yeah, we established
playing it and all that.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I know it's the wrong time of year to ask this question, but do you like getting outdoors when the weather's nice?
Well, I don't really know. I like to take a walk, but I don't have a boat. I don't have a boat like some guys do.
Right.
I just gotta take a little walk in the sun.
When the weather's nice, kind of
Yeah.
like to take a peek outside.
That's right.
Okay. Getting to church, Catholic communion, you said that's important. Is that very important to you?
Very important.
Okay. I want to make sure that you have all the opportunities and you have the option and the invites, and you have an open invite.
Okay.
You're welcome to join us for anything your heart's desire.
Good.
Okay? So, now that I know what you like to do, in between family visiting and depending on how therapy is with you and how tired you are, we'll play it by ear. Nothing set in stone. We'll extend the invites and leave it up to you. If you feel like coming, you can come, and we'll bring you down and bring you back
Okay, now take me where?
to whatever program, like if we have a music program or
Oh, I
someone
see.
doing
I
something.
didn't quite understand that.
So,
Okay.
and plus a couple of times we may do something like in-house lunch where we treat you to a little different lunch, but it's on us. So last week we did in-house Chinese food. I don't know how healthy that is, but
Kinda
it tastes good.
Kind of gelatinous.
Yeah, yeah.
I
But-
like Chinese food, but I gotta have only one chopstick. That's my thing.
Yeah, you're good at that.
Okay.
Most people have two, not me, I just have one.
No, I can't even keep the one.
You can't,
No.
I'll teach you sometime.
Okay, you'll have to. Well, it's certainly been a pleasure meeting and talking with you, and like I said, we'll play things by ear, nothing set in stone, we base everything off how you feel,
Okay.
okay?
If I tell you I feel better all over than any place, that means here,
That means a lot.
but it should. Sophia, how do you feel? Oh, I don't know. That's me. I feel better all over than any place. I do. For my age, I'm in very good health. Or I-
You are. You're grateful for that. And that's
yeah,
why
I
you're
am grateful.
getting stronger.
And I'd say sometimes, a lot of times, your family also plays a part in your healing process.
Oh,
So.
I'm sure they do.
Mhm.
Sure they do. I'm so glad you get to meet me.
I'm so glad I did too.
Okay.
Well, I thank you guys for letting me interrupt your visit. Now get out.
It's here for dinner. We'll have a first service.
It's better than what I have at home. Well, thank you.
That
and
was
will
fun.
talk
I
to you
actually,
later.
you were cut off, but this is really fun to have this as a little interview with you.